こんにちは。Hello, thanks for watching our video. So I'm Satoe here from Hong Kong. I'm so happy to back here international channel. I'm going to introduce about Reiki features today. So by the way, don't you have any situation like you feel embarrassed? For example, you learn Reiki, you're practicing Reiki now, but it's really hard to explain about Reiki to your friends or your family members. Maybe some people already like Reiki and then they quickly understand what you're doing, but some people just say that, no, I don't understand. And then you also don't know how to explain Reiki, like, oh, Reiki is just a universal energy, that's all. And then the people say that, wow, so you are just doing the quite weird stuff. So I have this kind of a situation many times, long time before. So I really understand. So explaining about Reiki is sometimes very difficult. But today I like to explain the Reiki features. Yeah, maybe this is also the good idea when people ask you about Reiki. You can also explain Reiki about this kind of features. Let them know so they have more understanding about Reiki. Yeah, and then of course it's good for you if you don't know like several points that I'm going to talk today. You can also review and check it again. So it's more the deeper understanding about Reiki. So I hope this information helps. Okay, so number one. Anybody can learn Reiki. Yeah, by the way, I'm not gifted healer. Yeah, sometimes the people thought that learning Reiki and this kind of a hands-on technique, like hands-on healing, is only for the special people or special talented people, or you have to be a gifted healer. It's all false information. So you don't have to be a talented people. You don't have to be a gifted healer. So once you are keen to learn Reiki, yes, you can learn it and receive attunement, and then you can start your practice Reiki. Yeah, that's possible. And sometimes I also receive a question that I have some disease. For example, I have long-term disease such as diabetes, cancer, or other disease. So should I stop my practice or should I not practice in Reiki on others? But I actually suggest them to practice, continue your practice. Yeah. But this doesn't mean that if you have fever, you feel unwell, then you want to lie down on a bed. Of course, I'm not forcing you to practice Reiki on others. But if you some kind of a long-term sickness, it's okay. You can practice. You still can practice Reiki on others because Reiki is beneficial for both senders and receivers. Yeah, so this is also very different from other energy work, for example. Yeah, so this is the number one point. Number two is ability to use Reiki. Yeah, stays for life. What does it mean? So once you come to the attunement course and you receive attunement, so then your ability to flow Reiki energy from the palm is ready to flow. It doesn't mean I have to keep receive attunement, otherwise the energy flow from the palm will be disappearing. It's a false information. So once you receive attunement, yes, you are ready to pass energy and you can always use it like daily, even you don't have to see teacher many times. But actually I want to also give you the few points I want to let you know. It is also beneficial to receive attunement sometime. For example, in our group Reiki practice, we do have a short attunement process. We have another working for the attunement. Yeah, attunement helping to open your passage, but also cleanse up your passage as well. And personally, I also like to receive short attunement from Reiki teacher, for example, because I know that once I receive the short attunement, my energy flow is better. I also do some breathing practice, the Reiki breathing practice. We do have this from traditional Japanese Reiki. It's really helping you cleanse your energy so that you feel refreshed and your energy passage become better by breathing. But also, it's good to receive short attunement from teacher. So this is also helping more to flow Reiki energy from your body and of hands. Yeah. So this is ability to use states for life, and then some people also misunderstand that, oh, so should I go to the tough training, like, or should I do the meditations, should I do some tough training like walking many times, or do some hard trainings. We don't really have to do that. So you are not required to do those tough training to keep your Reiki ability on in your body. You don't really have to. Yeah, so Reiki is simply just done by attunement, and after you receive attunement, yes, please practice. So if you practice more, your passage become more stable and fluent flow. Yeah, so this is number 2. And number 3, concentration is not required when you pass Reiki energy. This is something that I really like about Reiki, because we don't really have to focus. In fact, if you focus, if you concentrate your energy flow, you get tired, like you are really depleting the energy that's happening. If you really the skilled energy work practitioner, maybe I'm not really just mentioning about Reiki, but maybe you are practicing other energy work. Maybe you already experienced this before. For example, in your one day, wow, so you have a lot of clients and you have to just keep your energy well in your daily time, because you have a lot of clients, you have to be good in condition. But more you practice, sometimes you feel like your energy really depleting, and then it's not really enough energy. That condition is happening. I know that even I don't practice other energy work, because I have many clients like this. Even the massage therapists, they might feel the same sensation, like you are kind of losing energy when you are giving the session to the clients. Yeah. So it's a good news that Reiki really doesn't need your concentration. So what happened to you is, after you receive attunement, your energy flow from the palm is more naturally flowing. Yeah, it sounds amazing, isn't it? But it's really naturally flowing from the palm. And then more you practice, your flow is more balanced and more stable. So that works like this way. It is more like a charging the battery to your mobile phone. That's kind of sensation. It is really say that I charge myself. So your cell phone need to be charged by plugging the power bank. So we also, like, once we receive attunement, so your hands is always available. So once you touch your body, or maybe touch somebody's body, then your energy just start to flow naturally. Yeah. You don't have to concentrate. In Reiki, I teach you, if you focus, you narrow your Reiki energy, because we are more like entrust to Reiki energy flow. So we are not like controlling the energy flowing, but you are entrust Reiki energy. So you just go on the flow like that. That's kind of a sensation, and then that's work better. Actually, it's work better than you concentrate or you focus, and that is a result. So you're going to lose your energy by practicing a lot of times. Yeah, so this is the benefits and features of Reiki. So number 4 is, Reiki does not make you tired, since there is no negative energy transfer. Yeah, so I know that many people actually want to check that this number 4 point, that if you are a very sensitive person, you feel like for example, you are really practicing the energy work, but you're scared that some people bad or some kind of a negative energy, do they transfer back to my energy like this way? It's never happened in Reiki. Yeah. But the one condition that you have to follow is no concentration needed. Because I observe many students, then I know that you are focusing. Maybe you try not to focus, but sometimes that's come from your habits. If you used to practice other energy work, or you have that habits, like you are more like a kind person to help more people. This type of people usually have this kind of a condition maybe at the first time. Yeah, but you can change yourself. Actually, it is very easy to shift yourself, not to focus, and then you can really no energy transfer back to you. So you gaining Reiki energy at the same time, and then when you pass Reiki energy on somebody, both two person gain and charged at the same time. So I really like this way in Reiki. So it is not like I give you, I'm sacrifice my energy, but actually practicing Reiki is I receive energy and then you receive energy as well. So this is like a win-win method. But this is happening, and then you should practice Reiki correctly. So in case you have this condition before even you are practicing Reiki, you saw that you are practicing Reiki, but why does happen to me many times? Actually, what you need to do, maybe you can discuss with your Reiki teacher. They will guide you, bring back to the original status. Yeah, because this is not what you are practicing Reiki correctly. If you are kind of influencing by negative energy, like controlling the energy, then this is not the right way to practice Reiki. So you should discuss with your teacher. And sometimes I have seen the students, they really improve better by attending the group Reiki practice. They know how to do it. Yeah, like driving a car, right? So once you get the license, actually you get a car, you bought the car, then you should drive more. You really have to go downtown, and maybe you can drive this way, that way. Then you also learn more about the skills, you get more confidence. So I believe that Reiki also going to be like this way. Once you receive achievement, actually you should get more chance Reiki practice on others. Of course, self-healing breathing technique, it is something that you cannot miss every day. I know some students, they really like to work on others, but they are always missing their own practice. So I like to tell you that, yes, you have to practice more on yourself as well, but the practice is everything in Reiki. So you can discuss with your teacher. Otherwise, you can also get more information from us. So that's it for today. Today I just explained about 4 points, and the next video continues in other several points about Reiki features. So thanks for watching, and then see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe our channel so you can see us the next video without missing any new ones. Okay? So thank you and see you. Have a good Reiki day. Bye.